Today, I'm going to be rebuilding 10 teams in 10 minutes. I'm going to randomly select a team. We're going to run with the 2023-24 rosters. And from the time I make my first trade, I have only 1 minute to rebuild the roster. So our first team is going to be the Washington Wizards. And the Wizards are pretty bad, so we definitely have a challenge ahead of us. I want to go after Trae Young as my first player, and I go ahead and get him. The timer starts now. We don't have a ton of players with crazy value, but I somehow managed to get Zach LaVine, so I'll take it. Now I'm going to go get Terry Rozier and Nick Richards. I'm packaging Nick Richards and Daniel Gafford to get Brook Lopez in a first. Then I'm going to go get Walker Kessler. With all of those moves done, this is what the roster is looking like. I didn't really think about the bench at all, and that came back to bite me. We only went 34-48 and didn't make the playoffs. So now we're moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are in a better spot than the Wizards, and as a result, I was able to make a PG trade as our first trade. Now the timer gets started, and I've got more moves to make. I see Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, gotta do that trade. Then I go ahead and I see Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson, but we already have a point guard, so I'm gonna go out and get Bam Adebayo to run some 5 for us. And for my final trade, I'm going to get Monte Morris to run backup PG. The CPU wants Westbrook to come off the bench, so I guess we'll let him do that. We ended up going 42-40 on the season, and we got out of the play-in tournament to face the Hawks in the first round. And unfortunately, Atlanta took us down in a Game 7. We lost by 17. Not exactly a great finish, and we've kind of been bad so far, but we kind of have a layup of a team with this one, the Lakers. They're already really good, so I don't have to make too many moves. I saw this trade for Chris Middleton, and I thought it'd be a good starting point for me. I mean, we get Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton. Seems like a good move, but I didn't really want Middleton because we just had him, so I'm going to go ahead and get Zach LaVine, the Zach attack. I feel like there's been rumors about him coming to the Lakers before, so there you go. Now he's on the team. I also got Kenyon Martin Jr., and I got Terrence Mann, and then I packaged Rui Hachimura and Terrence Mann along with the first to go get Clint Capella. Then I packaged some of our young guys, Jackson Hayes and Jalen Johnson, to get Phoenix Suns legend Bol Bol. With all of that, the roster is looking good. I'm going to have Bron run PG because I didn't really trade for a PG. That's my bad. Jalen Hood-Schifino was going to start, but PG Bron was hooping. He ended up winning the MVP of the league, and we were the number 1 seed by far. So it looks like we have a real chance at a championship. But the New Orleans Pelicans take us down in the first round and go on to make the finals and win the chip. So I guess we didn't have a chance at it. And by coincidence, we actually landed on the Pelicans as our next team. We're going to go with Old Reliable for trade number 1 and get Chris Middleton once again. I feel like we've got him quite a few times, but I will look to move on from him. And I do see Zach LaVine. I see PG. I got to get PG, man. We've already had him before, but come on now. PG, an 89 overall, I got to do it. Then I'm going to trade Brook, get Rob Williams, and also Derek White. But Derek White, we got 2 more first, and with those first, I can go get D'Lo. I think this was my best rebuild yet. I mean, I had a lot to work with this team, but man, the team looks nice. We won 53 games on the season, a really successful year, number 1 seed. Of course, last year with the Lakers, though, we were really good and we lost. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. We're in the NBA Finals against the Cavs, and we win in 7. Zion is the Finals MVP. We win by 6 in a Game 7. Now we're moving on to the Orlando Magic. This Magic team is pretty bad, at least if we're trying to win a chip right now. I'm not too excited for this rebuild, but let's go ahead and get into it. We'll trade for Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson, and then I'm going to trade Julius Randle. I see Trae Young. I'll go ahead and get Trae Young. Don't mind if I do. I've got a ton of picks to work with here. We have Jalen Brunson, but I'm looking to upgrade. Bam Adebayo at the 5 doesn't sound too bad to me. I also see Brandon Ingram along with Dyson Daniels. I'll do that trade because Dyson Daniels has good value for other trades, and Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler? Don't mind if I do, and that is the final trade I had time to make. The squad looks nice considering where we started at. We were even able to make the playoffs, winning 42 games. I feel like that's pretty good. In round number 1, we got the Cavs, and we actually beat them. Now we got the 8-seeded Hornets, who just cook us. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Clint Capella. Let's see what type of moves we can make. First trade, Anthony Edwards, a young star? Yeah, I got to do that one. Then I'm going to trade DeAndre Hunter and Jalen Johnson to go out and get Cash Money Chris. We've been getting Chris in a lot of these trades. Jalen Brunson pops up. I'm going to go out. I'm going to trade Jalen Brunson to get Bam Adebayo. I'm kind of cycling through some of the same players, but that's just who's popping up in the trade finder, and I don't have a ton of time to make my own trades, so this is what I got to do. And the squad, it's pretty good. The depth sucks, so I ran an 8-man, and it worked. We won 66 games on the season, so I guess that was a good strategy, and we're going to go ahead and lose in the second round. Are you serious? 2K usually loves the Hawks. Don't know how we lost. Now we got the Miami Heat. This Heat team's kind of trash in 2K, so we've got some work to do. Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson, maybe the first time I've seen that trade package in this video, but I'm still going to do it. And then I'm going to trade Mitchell Robinson to go out and get Brook Lopez, and then I'm going to trade Brook Lopez to get Big Purr Karl Anthony Towns. And also, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 20,000, which is crazy. I appreciate all the support. This team won almost 50 games. We ended off the season on a 6-game losing streak. How are we that trash? But now we got the Brooklyn Nets in the first round, and we're going to lose to Brooklyn. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the Phoenix Suns. This is an easy one because their super team already cooked up his own trades. But I see Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson. Sure, I've done this trade about 10,000 times in this video, but why not do it one more time? Call me Baby Keem because I did it again. And then I went out and traded for Jae'Sean Tate in the first, but the lights were brighter than expected. I couldn't find any more trades, so this is what we're working with. I kind of folded on this one, but the Suns don't really have any picks or anything. We won 50 wins. Sure. You guys know what I meant. We got the Pelicans in the first round. We're up 3-1. We're going to beat them in 5. All right. We're moving on to the conference finals. We beat Denver in 7. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're locked in. We got the Lakers in the conference finals, and it's a dub. Now we got the Celtics in the NBA finals, and we beat them in 7. D-Book is the finals MVP. I cooked up a super team, and we won a chip. Next up, we got the Charlotte Hornets. I'm not very excited for this one. Michael Jordan's been trying to build this team into a contender for like over a decade. He decided to sell the team, and I don't blame him, man. So we're going to go ahead and try to do our thing, make this team better. I'm going to get Chris Paul. What was I cooking? Why did I trade for Chris Paul? All right, we're going to go get Clint Capella, and I don't know. I'm trying my best, all right? I see Alperen Sengun and KPJ. I'll do that trade. Brook Lopez. Yo, we got way too many bigs. I just moved some of them to the 4 and let it rock. The team's better than it was before, but is that saying much? We won 47 games on the season, and we have the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round, and we go ahead and we lose in 7. Honestly, a playoff appearance for Charlotte is good enough, okay? We went ahead and we made the playoffs. Luka Doncic goes ahead and takes home a finals MVP for Dallas. Our final team of the video is the Sixers, and I'm not trading Harden, man. He's trying to request a trade and all that. Nah, we're keeping him on the team. I'm going to go get Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton, welcome back. But we're going to go ahead and trade Chris Middleton because I see Bradley Beal and Bol. I got to do it. So we go ahead and make that move. Next up, I'm trading Drew Holiday. I see Bam. I also see DeJounte and Clint Capella. So I'm going to do that trade. Team is stacked. The starting 5, ridiculous. The bench, garbage. But does it matter? We don't really need depth. We're in here as the 3 seed in the playoffs. We got Harden, we got Embiid, we got DeJounte. The team is crazy, man. So hopefully we'll be able to win this championship. Also, there was a 3-way tie for the first seed in the Eastern Conference. We're here in the NBA Finals against LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers, and we're going to beat them in 6. Ending off the video the right way with an NBA championship. James Harden is Finals MVP. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.